Note.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Hello everybody, how's it going? Hi P.O. This one. How are we doing everybody? We are continuing on with Winding Creek Park. Let's get into it. We should try that game out again sometime. I think it's been long enough. Okay, so few things I want to do, but I don't know what order I want to do them. Oh, I did edit this building off stream real quick to see if I could make it look better. It looks a little better, but Tony! Thank you for the 46 months, dude. Okay, these buildings, I know what I'm gonna do with those two. I can make cool little... Here, let's just do that real quick. We want the corrugated stuff. So let's do this and then go in here. And then grab this guy. And put it on 3 sides. Then grab the doorway. And then we'll grab, I think it's this one. You there. And the 1 meter slope. Yep, like that. Then we're gonna look up slope 1 meter. And look at the metal alloy wall because that's the only one that really even somewhat works. Okay, so we're gonna do it like that. That one, since it's in the back of the building, I might just leave it. We'll see. I might do this kind of thing or just extend that building. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. How's the whole hospital situation and everything going? Do that. Do that. And we'll do that just to get the color as close as we can. All right, now we get to do the fun part of decorating it. So let's go duct. We're gonna put one of these guys on the back. Not that big though. Yeah, like that. Put that there. We're gonna change the colors. Okay. And then we'll grab this guy. We'll plug him in right there. Is that on? I think that's on. Okay. And then we'll put an AC unit on the side. Like that. Awning. I think we're gonna go with this one. Yeah. A little bigger. Ba-boom. Colors are fine. They don't really match, but I also think it's better if they don't. Let's get a nice window on the side. Thinking like this. What is this? Is there any way that I can make it like go right to the middle? Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's fine. We'll just kind of wing it then. Thinking like right there will work. Make this darker gray. Beautiful. It's going okay, I guess. The doctor says these 99%, there's 99% that'll have scars. Oh no. Is that a bathroom? No, it's my it's my what are they called? The staff building. Okay, and then is it in the ductwork? No. Pipe? Yeah, this stuff will work. Here we go. So we can do like this, make it small. Actually, I think it needs to be slightly bigger. Shed? Yeah. I was going to say bold move with windows to the bathroom. No bathroom. You're good. Okay, we'll do it like that, and then we'll shove this down inside. Like that. And we'll grab this guy. Make it as small as we can. Bring it up. Fit it in the pipe. Is it poking through anywhere? I don't think so. And then I want to rotate it so it's off the side. Staff. Put this guy right here. And then I saw that I can grab a lifeguard chair. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna fire you. Then we can multi-select so we can move it. We'll put it up against the wall so it gets rid of that part back there and then sink it down a little bit. Now it looks like they got a little chair to sit on outside. There. So that's our staff room. Fits in the area. And honestly, I kind of like that just being bare bones back behind the electrical section. Okay. Shit with the view. All right, and this, we're gonna get rid of this whole building because I'm gonna put the Emporium in here. I also don't know if I want to turn the castle into a restaurant or an arcade, because they did just add yesterday. Do I have to? I might have to research them. Really? Wow. Okay. Well, we have a lot of research actually, so I guess that's fine. Where would I research those? Or do we just not have it because this was made before they put that update in? I feel like that's not a thing, is it? Oh no, they added a tab. Okay. There we go. Okay, so they have like games and stuff, arcade games and claw machines, whack-a-mole, that kind of thing. So I think we're gonna put the castle on hold for a minute. I don't know what we're gonna put in it, but I think we're gonna make our Dingy's 90s arcade first, because that building is much smaller than the Emporium. So we're gonna do the arcade now, and then we'll do the Emporium after. And then we'll probably put a restaurant in the castle, is my guess. So then I don't know what kind of stone wall we want. Maybe no, I want bigger stones. I think we're gonna use this for the base of it. Let's just look at all the walls. Okay, like this. This is what we want. Breeze block. Breeze. Yeah, I think like that, and then we want like a pale yellow. Oh my god!
That's a 10.
Hey, Mike! Dude, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. What the hell?
What the hell is even that?
That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much, dude. Hey, what's up, Brick? How's it going? Okay. I guess we can. Is Tony here? Tony was here. I don't know if he is currently in chat. You trying to summon him? What am I looking for? The spinner. There we go. Boop. Oh god, peach or barf. Awesome. Starting off strong. Good, I can nut you right. Let me call him. Hey, Tony. Okay, so there's one. We got another peach or barf. 2 in a row. And I think those are the last 2 we have, honestly.
Why did you redeem it?
I know, I'm sorry.
Why did you redeem
I
it?
didn't mean to.
Why did you do it?
I had to.
Man, why did you do this?
That's the rule. 3. Oof. Okay, cappuccino or liver and onion. These are not good. Banana or wet dog? Could be good. What is that? It's only 5. My goodness. Vince always appreciates a good bean. He sure does. I don't think we have any more of those. So that's a respin. We're gonna have to restock on... Yeah, we're gonna have to restock on beans. Spin the wheel. Another peach or barf? We don't have another peach or barf. Is that a TV beside you? It is. This is my TV. Yeah. It's massive. I think it's... I don't know how big that one is. 55? Something like that? What are they? Oh, hey. That one's good. Take all of those that we can get. Tutti frutti, stinky sock. All right, let's have the back half of these beans be good. Looks massive. You must have small hands. I gotta get a smaller TV now. We don't have that one. I was not prepared for 10 gifted today. Tutti frutti, stinky sock. Oh, I guess we can get this going. Sorry. you're, you're, you're so Canadian. Oh, guys, barf. Ugh. 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 One more. We're ending with 2 dead fish. Okay. Disney Diva isn't here to enjoy the suffering. That's her fault. That is not on me. Ugh. All right. We'll get through those while we're building our arcade here. Okay, we want that color wall. We're gonna go 1, 2. A treasure train? What's a treasure train? Wheel still on screen? Thank you. I'm that barf bean. Ugh. And we might be going right into another one. Yep. So we'll go 2 there. 2 there. Ugh. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go down. All right. That's the rough shape. Too mobile. And we're gonna make this. It's gonna be nice 90s colors. And then I want that there. I did make my own. Well, what? It's showing more than. It's not showing just my stuff. What is that filter? Okay, can I search 90s? Oh, because it's a blueprint I made. Okay. Ah, fuse bandage. So I made this guy, which is going to be like the front, the top front of our building. You know, compared to the barf bean, the used bandage is not as bad as it used to be. Okay. But we want to do this first. Yeah, like that. Okay. We're gonna have to take all these off grid too. Okay. So now we have our box of a building. Actually, we're not going to have to because I'm putting which one was it? Is it this one? Yeah. I'm gonna put this guy up. And I actually want to turn this to 45s. You made a graphic building, yay! We're not done. Cappuccino or lower an onion. Ugh. Okay, so we'll go like this. And I want to get this color, which is there. Okay. Turn it that color. And I really like this. Hang on. We'll get it. We'll get it in just a sec. The full effect of it. Let's do that. And actually, we'll get this side first. Let's get the corners. And then we'll just copy the corners and move them. Okay. This. And that. And then we'll select both. We'll copy them and rotate. Move it on down. And boop. Okay. Looks good. Move it down and rotate. On there like that. I feel like it needs to come in a little bit more. Okay. Looks good to me. And one more. Okay. Perfect. And then we can take this one, slide it over, and again slide it over. Okay, so this one needs to come in, which means that also needs to move over. We'll just do it on the fly so we don't have to fix it later. Good enough. And actually, I don't really need it to be perfect because I'm wanting this to look real dingy. If you look, let's pull this out and go back in. I like it because it looks
Lizard,
like
lizard,
that
lizard,
part of the
lizard,
building has
lizard,
not been pressure
lizard,
washed for
lizard.
years. Which is exactly what I'm going for with this building.
I hate that fucking lizard.
Okay. These need to come out a little bit. There we go. Stop that glitching. Okay. So what I'm going for, we're gonna have an arcade in here. This is like the back room at like the pizza place. That's the kind of vibe that I wanted it to have. So like the whole arcade of this is a complete afterthought. This is just somebody bought like a rundown building, put arcade machines in it, and did nothing else with it. So that's what we're going for. Also, we want to select everything. I can tell that place has the greatest pizza, the greasiest pizza, yeah. Hey, one more. Firm. This will give the roof a little bit of height. Like so. Okay. Put the pizza on a paper plate and the plate falls right through. We haven't gotten a good bean yet. Ugh. Now you want to go support. Uh-oh, we're losing some money. Well, okay, we're getting it back. Let's go with this guy. We'll put one here, and we're gonna make it 90s color. So we want it to be like that and like that. Yeah, that's good. Boom. Bam. Do it like that. And then we're gonna grab our little wall piece. Make it a little bigger. Okay. Nope, don't want to do those. Just this. Damn it. Oh my god. How am I going to do this? Because it is wanting to select each piece individually, and that's not what I want. Edit building. I guess we'll put it down here then. Why is it doing that? Okay. And we'll just have to manually adjust it every time, I guess. Kind of sucks. Did I get the right size? I think I did. No, I think we need to go one more. 130. Yeah. Now I just have to get it lined up correctly. That's good enough. Actually, since this is a copy, I should be able to just... What? Why is it not staying the same size?
Daddy, chill.
I'm trying. Okay. But it is slightly annoying to have to do this every time. Just saying. Okay, and then here, what are we gonna do here? Could do it like that. Does this go right to the end? Hangs off a little bit. This is not hanging off a little bit. So I could hang it off a square. Actually, is that good? Half a square is hanging off. A little more. You know what? That's good enough for me. That'll work. Hey, a reprieve. Okay. Now, what we want to do... Ooh, this is... You know what? I can't care about that right now. Lifeguard chair's been unstaffed. You're damn right it is. I hope I'm not still paying for that. What are you doing? You're waiting your turn. Okay. That we can delete. And then let's go back into support. We're going to get this guy. We're going to shrink it down. We're going to change the color so it matches the building to make it more ugly. Bring it down. Stick it in the wall a little bit. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. That's good. And then on this side, I'm going to do it a little differently. We're going to get this guy. We're going to put him here. Like that. And then... Will that one work? Yeah, that'll work. Might even be able to shrink it a little bit. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay. Change the color. And then let's make the speed go up. We'll make more money that way, I think. I'll put that in. Get another one of these guys. Shrink it. Up. Okay. Do that. Select all of these pieces. Copy it over. Take it down to like there. Nah. Come in a little bit, right? Boom. Okay. What the hell happened to the path? How did that happen? You deleted it? Uh-oh. This is giving me 90s vibes, and exactly, right? It's like the old dingy Blockbuster building that, like, there'd be like an ashtray on the ground right here. The building is just super yellow from people smoking around it for years and them not cleaning it. It's exactly what I'm going for, so. And then we're gonna go back to, let's go AC. Nope, air conditioner. We'll put big one of those, and we'll do the duct thing again. It's not old. What side are we on here? Yeah. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. Make this a little bigger. Like that. A little bigger. Plug you in. Okay. Perfect. These actually, I think I want to be a little bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. Let's move them over. Right there. Actually, I think it needs to come over just a pinch. Okay. Now we can start working on our sign, which is my favorite part. So we are going to use the same background as the food and drink, or the same sign shape. We might change that sign actually, because I think it fits better for the arcade. Sign, I think it's at the bottom or towards the bottom. I could be completely wrong. Looks like I'm wrong. Ooh, actually, what's this one? Oh, it's like a ripped off. I kind of like that, but we're gonna go with the other one. Jeez, boy, was I wrong. It is not at the bottom. There it is. Okay. So now let's make this thing not quite that big, like that, I think. No, not that big. Like that big. Maybe a little bigger. There we go. Okay. So we'll do that. Change the colors. Oh, that's the text. There we go. Purple, pink, and we'll give it the dingy yellow lights of the building. Okay, then we're gonna go 3D lettering. We want arcade. A-R C. Yeah. By A. D. And E. So we do that, and then we're going to change all the colors of each letter. So we'll have the A be red. R can be the blue. This can be green. This can be our thistle color. Orange and yellow. No, that's too close. Just leave it white. There we go. That'll work. Then we select it all. We copy it. We move it down slightly and sink it into the ground a little bit. Okay. Then we select all the bottom pieces. And change these to, yeah, like that'll work. Okay. We select it all. Let's make it a group. Put it on our sign and make it bigger. Move it down. Okay. Then we can go back into, actually, let's get the first part, or the top part. We're gonna put 90s at the top too. Zero and little s. Like that. Make this green and orange and red. Down like that. Down in the ground a little bit. And we do the same thing. Select those, go to colors, change them all to dim gray. Pop it through. Make it bigger. Okay, then we can go back into the signs. And we can get this type of thing. It's like the claw machine is grabbing the A. Let's make it gray. And I saw a rocket ship too, yeah. Like this. So if we put it here, rotate it like that. Make it a little bigger. Boom. And we have our arcade sign. So then we can take this, make it all one piece. Put it on our building. And just notice these need to come out a little bit. They're poking through, which I don't want them to do. Copy. Shrink them down. Just a little bit, okay. There. That can be our arcade building. So then what we need to do is put path in it. Let's do lights first, actually. And we'll get like this guy. Well, is this one longer? Yeah. It's still going to be grungy in here. Sign is looking legit. Hey, thank you so much. Boop. And welcome back. How's it going? Okay, those should work. Loop. Loop. I might need to put one in the middle as well. Yeah. Hey, $12,000. Nice. Okay. Still feel like it's really dark in here. Maybe I need to make them white. That might help. Yeah, these people spent their entire budget on the sign. And apparently kicked nothing in for lighting. These are not lighting up a whole lot at all. I kind of love it. And it is kind of giving the vibe that I want in here. So we're going to leave it. Okay, now we need windows. Chilling before getting prepped for a wedding DJ. Hey, nice. That's sick. Oh my goodness. Queen J Shakes, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Boom. Jesus, that alert just made me jump. That's the point. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful stream. We're just playing some Planet Coaster. We are currently getting our Dingy's 90s arcade set up in our park. And then after this, we're going to work on our Emporium building. Okay. So I don't want it like that. I want it to be white, I guess. Or maybe the pale. I do kind of like that. Like they just painted over everything. But maybe, yeah, we'll do a little more pale. You're welcome. Was a good stream. Thanks. That's wonderful. What were you playing? Okay, let's go here with one. Go right in the middle here. Same as you? Oh, awesome. Very cool. Let me do this. Boop. And throw you a follow. Thank you so much for the raid. I want to use that arcade design you made. The sign? Yeah, I love the game.
There's
Very
so much
addictive.
meat
I
in my
agree.
mouth.
And thank you so much for the follow. I don't know how to upload the sign, but if you tell me how, I can. Okay. So these do not look evenly spaced. I think that needs to go this way a little bit. That looks better. Yeah, how do I upload this? Save as a blueprint? New creation. 90s sign? 90s arcade sign? Buildings? Thinking Frontier somehow. Very 90s theme. Thank you so much. Apply, I guess. In-game price, $66. Not bad. Okay, save blueprint. Okay, let's pause while I figure this out. Scenery, Frontier Workshop, right? So if we go here, my workshop, upload a creation, 90s sign, upload is new, visibility public, 90s, I guess I'll put arcade sign in there too. Upload. You're about to upload a new creation. You can find your creation once it has been uploaded in My Uploads. Perfect. My Uploads. Okay, there you go. Take this, copy, flip them around. So close. Those look good, but bring them inside. On the wall. Okay. Nice, dingy. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I wanted to give the vibe of like you go to Pizza Hut for dinner and in the back room they have that like stinky arcade where there's like 2 or 3 games in it and it just looks like this. So that was the vibe I was going for with this building. There's someone sitting out here smoking, you know. Right, okay, pathway. So let's put some path in here so we can get the games down. Rails off, curbs off. Unfortunately, I do have to dash as need to get some sleep, but we'll definitely stay in longer when you next stream. Have a fantastic stream. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you again for the follow. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Go take care of yourself. Okay. Bring this in so they don't walk through walls because they like to do that. Okay, and path. Perfect. Okay, so the path design doesn't really matter because I'm going to put floor in and cover it. And we'll go with plaster. Floor. Okay, and the color that we want. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Nope, let's just make it dull. Go like a brighter gray, I guess. We'll just make the floor high and then pull it off of the building. And lower it manually. That's fine. Yeah, it confused me. Did that just come out today? Because yesterday, when I was looking at the arcade stuff, it was in facilities. Just want to make a pizza planet? That would be so cool. That's a good idea. Pull off. Pull off. Pull off. Can I select multiple and pull off? Or do I have to do it one at a time? I do have to do it one at a time. Yikes. But I can lower them all at the same time, which is nice. Is that all of them? Yeah. Pizza Planet Arcade would go hard? Yeah, definitely. So we take it down, and then just as soon as it peaks up, boom. Okay. So now we have our dingy, smelly arcade, and I love it. Those lights are not evenly spaced. This needs to go this way a little bit. That's good enough for me. Yeah, and we'll just have it, we'll have a path leading to it. So we can start putting the games in. What do we want? Definitely want a basketball game. There and there. Cover up that window. Perfect. Glad I put it in. And then next to those, we'll put the air hockey. And then we'll put the claw machine in the corner. Like that. Love to see a puck just go flying into someone. Put skee ball over here in this side. Like that. And we'll put pong. Oh, there's another claw machine. Okay. Oh, a ticket claw machine. Well, we're going to put some games next to each other first. Like so. Put you in this corner. Then we'll put the ticket counter here. Like that. Waiting to see you build a coaster because I struggle building them. So I am going to make a wooden coaster, and I think it's gonna go right over here. So that will be the next ride that I put in. No machines connected to Arcade 12. Right. Because, okay. So we also need whack-a-mole. Can go here, I guess. And I also am like not anything special with building coasters. I've never like really even attempted anything like realistic, so I don't know if I'm going to be the best one to see do it, but okay, and we'll put this here. Perfect. Fortune machine can go right in the middle. That's the first thing you see when you come in. Okay, so what's all for tickets here? We got this guy for tickets. Whack-a-mole is tickets. Yeah. Skee balls tickets. And the feat of strength is tickets. Okay. So then I'm gonna click on this. Connect to existing. Confirm. Right, those were the only ticket ones that I put in. Yeah. You need way more games in there? Nah, it's the back of the pizza room. This is a perfect arcade. But I do need, can I make like a glass counter? How would I do that? Let's see here. If I take one of these, I shrink it down, turn it on its side. it up. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Hey, good night, P.O. Have a wonderful night. No DDR, right? It needs DDR. Okay, so if I do that. Actually, I do this. Connect these two. Right, like that. And then I select both of them. I guess I wouldn't want the bottom to be glass, right? Yeah, just these two. Oops. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, how do I go about closing this off? Guess we'll just use like a rectangle? Or let's go back to the plaster. And if we get this guy, shrink him down. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Let's just make it all dark gray. Make these our shelves. Okay. How wide is this? Can I shrink it to where it still like fits there? Yeah, like that. I don't want it to be that low. I want it to be more like where? Like here, maybe? So I need to put a bottom to it. Like this. Hello. Eh. Yeah, that'll work, right? Nice little display case, and then we can put like him in there. Put a bigger queen in there. I have to shrink you down. Ooh, we're gonna have to shrink the queen down. Delete that glass. Put it back. Move her over. Shrink her down just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Pokemon cards? Right? I wish they had some cards to display on it. So we can do that. Then I kind of just want to copy and paste it, right? No, not you. There we go. Just move it over. They still have room to play basketball. Candy? Ooh, do they have candy? Kind of. Food? How small did... Oh my god. Not small. Here, you want a giant cake? Okay, this is all for like building the gingerbread houses, so I think it's all going to be just gigantic stuff, yeah. Unfortunately. I'll give you a banana. A turd cake. Let's see, what else? Can't just look up prizes.
Chicken, banana.
Oh my god.
Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Banana, banana. Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Banana, banana.
I was moving down. I wanted to turn it down. I was moving the wrong slider. Special effects, props, souvenir decorations. Here we go. This is the stuff we want. Mascot prop hammer. Very cool. The harp. Shrink it a little bit. Okay. Need an eraser? I think there are erasers. But what is it in? Not what I wanted. Content packs, toy box. There definitely are erasers somewhere. Pencil sharpener. Did I pass it? A robot, a pirate ship. It's only ever good enough to get a pencil. I mean, I know there's erasers because on the blueprints, there's ones that have erasers. Maybe they like made the eraser out of the blocks? Nope, here it is. Toys craft a rubber. Oh, it's too big. Can be a grand prize. Or select, put back. Put some shelves. There we go. Lean it up against the counter. Here, you want this, kid? Half of giant scissors. A glitter pot. Hello. Oh my god, giant glitter pot. Definitely. You erase life problems with an eraser that big, right? Ooh. This is actually a good one for in here. Make it a little bigger. Yeah. Nope, I can't make it bigger. It's gotta be smaller. There we go. Hey, we're making money. Ladies want the banana prize? What kind of bananas do they have? Banana. Banana nana. What, didn't we see a banana earlier? Why is it not coming up? Oh, because I have the filter applied. That's not it. Nope, we don't get the banana. Props. Okay. Go back into here. Hunting horn. But like here. We'll win some sunglasses. Oops. We'll put big versions of these guys up here. Go to the scale, put her there, move her over. What else can we put on this one with the glitter? Let's put those there. I'll put some bags here. Shirts. There we go. Perfect. It's our gift counter. Can I change the color of this? I can. To dark gray, so it matches. And the wood, I'm gonna make red. Can I sink you into the ground at all without you messing up the path? Like there? Perfect. We happy with that? I'm happy with that. Okay, let's connect it to the path. building. So let's just start it. But let's get the wood already the color that we want it. We're gonna go duck blue. 1, 2, skip a gap, 1, 2. Okay. Perfect. Not too bad, thanks. Yeah. Froggy, you did miss the raid earlier. I had to do the shout out myself, so you will be docked a little bit of your pay, but it's nothing that, nothing too crazy. Okay, now we want to go 45 degrees. We want to line this up as best we can. That's actually, I think, pretty good. That's good enough for me. Oh no. Okay. Do it like that. Pretty new to Planco, or did you play the first one? I'm pretty new to Planco. This is all, I've played for maybe like a week or so. Okay, and then let's copy this. It. I'm starting to get it, but there's still a lot more that I'm figuring out, which I think will be cool to look at the end of the journey, you know, when the part comes together and it's like, this is definitely where we started, and then hopefully by the time we expand out, it'll look better. There. That's good. Okay, then got more. We're gonna come back straight. It looks great. Thanks, Mike. Perfect. Okay, we'll go 2 there. Did we do 3? Do I close it off there? We might do 3. Yeah, we'll do 3. And then come across. So this should line up well enough, but it does not look like it's going to. Okay, so we are going to have to finagle some pieces. Curious as to why it doesn't line up. If it was all, well, doesn't matter. Okay, because it doesn't. So we'll do this. And that. Okay. Then Oh, actually, that'll just fit right in there. Perfect. That works. Okay. An embarrassing amount of hours in Planco 1 and 2. So if you're stuck or have any questions, I'm always happy to help. Awesome, because I do randomly just blurt out questions sometimes. So feel free if I do that to set me on the right path. Now we can take this, duplicate it. I don't want to go up. You know what? Actually, let's just get back in here. And we're going to make sure these are all the right height. So we'll duplicate. And we'll go up half. Okay, I have a question for you actually that I haven't been able to find out, and apparently I'm too stupid to know how to Google my question exactly. So like for these two walls right here, if I want to get rid of this, I pull them off of the building, right? So if I pull them off and then I select them like this, and I just go forward and then back, right? Gets rid of the thing. Well, maybe not right there. I could go this way and then back. But now if I wanted to reattach that to the building, is there a way to do that? Or are those just off the building for good now? Part of their own separate journey. I don't think there is. It's kind of dumb to be. Okay. As long as there isn't and I'm not just missing something. Also, I forgot to keep eating the beans. Mike, I'm sorry. Hey, we got a good one. It's Tutti Frutti. All right, well, if there's not, then I'll just do this the way that I've been doing it. Which is fine. Okay. That's more than or less than a half wall, isn't it? That's okay. Select both, duplicate, take it up. And I'll fix all that later. Duplicate, take it up. I think I made all of this. Yeah. Okay. Duplicate. Take it up. And up. Okay. So now, oh my God. All right, we gotta. Kind of annoying, but it's already on the grid, so it's fine. that back. Okay. All and oh. Come on, there we go. Guess if we do it now, at least it'll be easier than trying to do it later. A bit obnoxious, but what are you gonna do? Okay. There are a few little dumb annoying things in the game. Yeah. I have run across a few, but nowhere near enough to make me not want to play. Stink bug. Ugh. Okay, now what I want to do is get the flat roof. Ooh, right. Okay, let's start over here then. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to do that spot later. Actually, I don't want that there. Okay. Roof flat. Blue line is kind of annoying being there, but I think I can see. At least well enough to be okay with where it's at. I think that's good. Which means that I can also easily do it like that. Okay. And we don't get the artifact, or the whatever you want to call it, the clipping. In-game coaster element pieces are kind of janky. It's probably better just to create your own. I am going to, yeah, just create my own everything. That's kind of what the goal for all of this is. I mean, obviously I can't put together my own rides, but I don't want to use any of the like scenery blueprints or the ride blueprints. I want to really make the park my own. So we got a food and drink court. This building here was just a placeholder so I could make some money from a shop, but it's going to be replaced by this. This is going to be our emporium. We made a 90s arcade. We just finished that. So that's going on. And then we got a castle. I don't know what I'm going to do with the castle yet. Can attach stuff to rides and coasters. Is that like I'd be able to attach things to these seats and stuff like that? Nice, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. I saw the attach to ride button, I've never pressed it though. Is that? I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. So now we can do this way. That and like that. Okay, we're gonna do this as we go again. Get out and back in. Oh, I gotta go up and down for this one, huh? Right. There we go. Okay. Now the border around is going to be a bit janky because of the way that I did this, I think. But we can make it work. Okay, that works for me. And actually, let's just copy these since they're on the right level. Whole roof looks like could come down just a little bit. And that'll get covered up by the siding we put on, so that's good enough for me. Oh no, it's not. What? Wow, that's a big difference. So where else is it like that? Here. So it's this back bit that needs to come up, huh? And then that's got to come back up, and then this will have to come up. Actually, I feel like all of that should go down because it was sitting off of the roof. Yeah. This is actually sitting in the right height. Yup, look at that. Ay, ay, ay. Pull off. Pull off. Split. Split. We'll get that middle one once these are done. Those are already split. Okay. But as a builder game, it's probably one of the best there is. You don't even have to build. I know, right? I made a house because I was just practicing the buildings and stuff. I was like, I don't know why I built a house. I'm not going to put a house in a theme park, but it was cool just to build. It is fun to just mess around with it. Boop. Okay. Yeah. Seen people build like football stadiums. That's cool. Yeah, I'm definitely just getting my my Planco legs under me. But it's been a really enjoyable experience so far. Can I not get that to match perfectly? Might be as good as we're gonna get right there. Okay. God, this was all really off. Ooh. I guess I have to do this one right now. That way I can see. Okay. All right, that works for me. It's all flat. That's all that matters. Channel 5 Gaming on YouTube is probably the biggest for Planco content. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I was watching a little bit of, what's his name? Geekism? That was my, like, first experience with the game, and I was like, hey, it's pretty cool, all this stuff that you can, like, see happen in the game, and it's like, I wouldn't have ever thought to do that, so. I want some half walls now. There. I want, is it the barn doors, the ones that open? No. This one? Yeah. Okay. So we do that. And select this to just be open. Better. Yeah, there's some really amazing builders out there that leave you think exactly. Don't really line up the greatest. Guess that works. No, I want to leave that in. Okay. Big flat blue space, but we'll fix that. It's fine. Okay, now what we need to do is I want a wooden wall. We want a half wall. guess we'll go there. Maybe we can fit stuff in there. We'll see. Does this one line up? Put that there. I don't think that's going to line up, so we might have to do this in sections, which is fine. It's pretty close, but not perfect. So we're going to make our own then. $45. You know, I thought that that was sunk down a little bit. Okay, that'll work. And back down. Touch. Nope, too much. That'll work, I think. Oof. That's fine. As long as this works out, it's fine. Maybe I need to bring it a little bit more in. Like that. Never trust myself building off the grid like this, but maybe it'll work out for me this time. Good enough. What do I want to do here? I want to go in a little bit and then over. Yeah. There we go. That'll work. And before I put that in, let's just go back here and make this line straight where we want it. Right? Is that gonna line up? I'm gonna have to come over a little bit. All right, we'll do that after. What I want to do. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll just do that. We'll pull that one off, and that one off. This. This. Okay. I guess we didn't really need to do it. I guess I could have brought that one down, right? Let's see. Let's move that out there. And move this one like that. Does that look okay? I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Delete. Oh, that goes over anyway. Oh. Well, then we're gonna have to pull that off and slide it on in. Okay, so I think we can take these two and just move them across. Right? How does this look from under here? Pretty similar. Okay, we can always move those if we need to. And then these two, can we do something with these already? Okay. Well, if that lines up there, and I'm pretty okay with that, then these ones can just come back, and that piece can slide if I need it to. Right? That's the thing. Which I don't. Okay. There we go. All right. I think I take it up one more. Which means off. Actually, let's get one on the grid so we know where we're taking our height to. Or do I just go up another half wall? I think half of a half wall is what I want. Okay. There we go. And actually, I think there is half of a half wall that I could have selected. I wouldn't have had to deal with that. It's also not... Oh no, it's there. Okay. So then... Why is that? Like there. Yep, I think that's good. Okay. Split. Split. That's off. That's off. That's off. Do back here. Okay, I think we're all off. We're not. What? But then why was it selecting that when I... What? Weird. Okay. Copy. We'll move it up to... Black die. Okay. Ugh. Now we got to do this thing. Which is tedious, but I think worth it in the long run. It's good enough. We're not going to be super close to this building all the time, so it's fine if not everything on it is perfect. But we can do all of these at the same time, though. That's nice. Oh, they're flipping with each other. Ugh. Gross. I guess if we have a teeny tiny bit, it is what it is. Just gonna have to be good. I know nothing of this game, but here for the chill, awesome. Well, that's what we like to hear. How's it going, Otter? We are definitely just chilling. Okay, now what we want to do is get some more flat roofs. It does not want to line up where I want it to. Oh, over here it does though. I think. No. No, it does not. All right, we're gonna have to do it all custom then. Fine with me. What's the build? We're gonna be making an emporium. So we're gonna replace this crabby little house, my placeholder down here from my little store. We did make a 90s arcade earlier, so we built a sign, we built some little class display cases. You know what? Thinking, oh, oops, I just put that roof down, whatever. Let's make these two pieces of glass a little more clear. There we go. Yeah, that's better. So they're playing in there. Yeah, right. I wanted it to give the vibe of one of those old grungy buildings, just like in a parking lot somewhere. There's been years of people smoking around it, so it's just stained yellow. They can't clean it. The trim hasn't been pressure washed in years. And the inside, I wanted to give the feel of like back room arcade of like a Pizza Hut or something. So that was the vibe I was going with there. This building will be a little nicer. At least that's the idea. Heck yeah, right next to... Exactly! There, I guess, will work. And... there. Ooh, this piece is kind of sticking out, isn't it? Alright, let's bring that in then. Boom. Which means that all of these are kind of... oh, but it's also sticking out on that, so... that's great for me. Is the bottom also? Bottom is also. That's good enough. Good enough. Good enough. All right. That'll work. Now that goes right to the corner, which is what we wanted. And we can just plug these together. That takes me right to the corner. Perfect. Okay, and then there's no reason I'm gonna fill this whole top part in, so no reason we can't just do this. You know what? Let's make it easier. Let's make it easier on ourselves. Perfect. That's good. That'll work for me. I'm gonna go there. Let's go up a little bit. Okay. And then a 45. And we're just gonna patch this. Oh, there we go. That should work, right? Get it right to where it goes in, and then it should line up. Yeah. Okay, that lines up. This board, I think, needs to come up. This whole area right here is just a mess. Don't really care. We're not going to be too stingy with it. You're a mess, man. There are dirt and grime decals? Are there really? I thought I searched grime, but I couldn't find it. Maybe I didn't look up grime. Did I just look up decal? Oh my god! Look at these. It's like bleh. Splat. Some of these like that. It's like someone threw up on the front of the building. You know what we forgot to do? I say we. What I forgot to do. Put the rock border around the bottom. I don't know. I kind of like it just plain like this. But I also think the rock border would add a little bit. Maybe we'll do it at some point. But let's get this put together first. Wow, that middle one is a little high. There we go. Take care of it now. Okay, this one and this one. We should be able to copy over, right? Not terrible for doing it from way up there. That's good enough for me. Is that where I wanted that? No, we'll do it from here. Oh my gosh. That lip is so far out. We're gonna match it to this, and then we'll bring that wall in, because I'm pretty sure we can do that. You, and you. There we go. And then you. Now, this way. Boom. All right. So. Flat roof. That's not what I wanted. Wooden roof. Here we go. I think I did the 2. Or just 1. Maybe we just do 1. Oh, I'm gonna have to also extend this because we're gonna have to make our own corners here, which isn't gonna look great. It's not gonna be terrible. Ugh. Sorry. Don't get sick. Speaking of, I have 2 more beans. Oh, stinky sock. Ugh. Okay. That'll work. And that corner actually might be pretty good. Let's see. Go 45. It is pretty good. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Ugh. Okay. Is it a problem, or do I just need to bring that in more? Maybe I just need to bring that in more. There. All right, that works. There might be a draft, maybe. But I think we're close. I think we're good. Good enough for me, anyway. Okay. Take those, copy. Move it 45. Where am I looking? Here. Moved at 90, not 45. Whoops. That'll work. Okay. Can I go here? Might be off just no, you know what? That's good enough for me. That works. Okay. And then we'll go like this. And we'll put it on this one. Then we can use the actual corners for the back pieces. Also, this should be the same angle, right? So I could probably use those down there as well. There we go. I'm surprised that all worked out as well as it did. I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll work. Okay, last bean. Oh, step fish. Ugh. Mike, thank you again for the 10 gifted, dude. I appreciate it so much. Ugh. Okay. While we have it, let's see if we can make these work as well. What? You want 10 gifted? You gave me 10 gifted. I mean, yeah, I want 10 gifted. Was that the right answer? Yeah, that works. And here it is going to be a little trickier, I think. It doesn't line up perfectly there or connect perfectly there. So we're just gonna have to wing it and I guess adjust pieces as we go. Or what I can do for next time, here, let's do this. Take this. Actually, looks good. Looks good to me. But let's get this artifact business out of here. And then grab all of these. That should work better. It's looking really good. Hey, thank you. It is getting there. No, yeah, that's lined up pretty well. That's lined up good too. I like that. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll take this. We'll run it down. Actually, I guess we'll take it to there because we have to put the corners on the back here. There's already corners made, so I don't have to worry about them. That, and then just like in there. Perfect. What do we got? The one. Okay, that'll work. And it's not going to line up over here, which is fine. We will just take it anyway and copy. Like that. Yep, that'll work. Then move it up here. Perfect. That'll work. Awesome. Now we want this. Nice. There. And there. Okay. That looks weird there, but it fits, so. There we go. Think that works? Yeah. And we'll just take it all the way down. I feel like these corners are like rounded and the rest of the thing isn't. It kind of looks funky, but it's what we got. Oh, shoot. Oops. There. That'll work. Okay. Oh my God. Getting ahead of myself, thinking about the next stuff we need to do. There. There. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Looks amazing. Damn you, OCD. Okay. So now we want to get the white fence out. Like this. And we're going to go around the roof as best we can. I don't know how well this is going to line up, if it's going to line up at all. But we're going to try it. Okay. Don't know why this all got put on stuff like that, but select it all. Okay. get rid of the one on the end. That's fine. Wait. Oh wow, there was not that many. Okay. We'll just get... Let's just get one. We'll just go one at a time here at the end. See where this takes us. So if we do it like that, that's over the corner. That's over the corner. How much over the corner? It's pretty similar. How do I want to go about this? You know what? It's pretty good. We'll slide it over maybe a touch. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty middle for that. I think as best as we're gonna get anyway. So going this way might look a little janky on the corners. But we'll do the best that we can. That guy. Okay, what if we... Put it on the outside. Or inside. Kind of hate that. That's not terrible, I guess, but... How big are the smaller ones? It's not lined up. Yeah. So if I do it like that. Nah, it still doesn't really... That's really cool. It goes too far. How do we rectify this? Something like that, maybe? Shrink it? Do we shrink the... I'd have to shrink the whole fence then, though, right? I'd have to shrink everything. I guess I could just have the corners be a little smaller. That wouldn't be terrible. And here we're going corner to corner. All right, we'll do it like that and then see how it looks. It's not awful. Shrink it? We did shrink it. Okay. Not what I want to do. So I want this to be here. Okay, that works. And then for the back, I don't really care how janky the back looks because it's going to be behind all this stuff and there's going to be trees. So we can just grab this, bring it back, hook it up down here. Like that. No. Like that, probably. Yeah, we'll just copy it over once we get this side done. So, we should be able to take this and copy it over. If everything is symmetrical, right? So now I have it here. It's kind of further into it, into the front inside. Okay. Like that. Yeah, and then that takes us to about the same corner. Yeah, right on the front of it. Okay. Yeah, it's a little, I can go this way one. Like that. We'll be fine. This, take it over. Okay. And then this should give us double posts like somewhere in the middle, but if I use the same amount, it should be even. Would think. Yeah. And that's fine with me. Okay, now we just got to do that again around the top up here. So let's get like... It might be too much. Yeah. But we can shrink it a little. And that takes us right to the corner. Perfect. Probably that guy. Oops. Oh, maybe we have enough room for a full fence. See above. What time do you want food? I don't know. I'm not super hungry. Okay, that'll work. Let's, you know what? Let's do it this way. And then this is not out of the floor completely. So we'll raise her up. And that's floating. We got to fix that. Now? I don't want food now. Perfect. Where's this go to? Right at the start. Eh. Come down a little bit, I guess. It's fine. Suppose. Okay. 4 maybe? Might do it. 4 is too much. Let's grab from this because these are shrunk and I want to keep everything as close to the same size as I can.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
We need to play First Class Trouble? That would be fun. Mm-hmm. How far does that go? Yikes. You know what? Let's do it like this. Then we'll take all of these. We'll move them down. Okay, and then I can take this one, move it in. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just have 2 double posts on the side there. That'll be fine. That works for me. Probably have to do some kind of janky stuff like that back here. Which again, am I doing it like that? We'll do it like we did before. Just like that. Okay. And now for up here, we're going to put our bell tower. So let's go castle. And we want this guy. And we're going to make it all duck blue. And let's make it first and then we'll worry about centering. Oops. What even happened? What? I don't know how that started going into the ground. Okay. And then let's go 2 meter. Is that the right level? Okay, that's fine then. That's pretty centered. That's pretty good, actually, where it is. Then here, we want a brown. I forgot to change the roof color. Yeah, darker brown like that. Like there. I like that one. Wait! That's not right. We need... this. Why are you not all ductwood? Went the wrong way. That's fine. Okay. I actually think I might get rid of this layer because these are kind of high. So select them all. Confirm, move. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. Then take this. Even. There we go. That's better. You have a vision, or are you just making it up as you go? Sort of a vision. I think this whole thing here needs to move backwards a little. Whoa, what happened there? Ah, we're on the... Ooh. Okay, let's get that off of the building. Okay, now we can freely move it. Firmly grasp it. I'd say that's pretty centered. Wow, I guess it was pretty... Okay. Works. It's my my Emporium building. So now we need to get, well, actually what we need to do, actually I think it, I'm saying actually a bunch. Actually, I should stop saying actually. I think it'll be easy because these are all off. No, they're not. All right, I'll have to do those ones individually. We'll just get as much as we can. Select right now. Without selecting the blue bits of the building. Bit difficult to grab, but we can make it happen. Okay. Color. There we go. Darken that up a little bit. There are no windows? Not yet. We're not done. I didn't grab this side. Oops. there. No, I don't want to grab. There we go. Color. Dark brown. You? I knew there was something I was forgetting along the way. Oh, now I can select all of these here. Did I not get these? Well, I did, but I guess not. Oh, no, I did. Okay, there we go. That's a nicer brown. Yeah, dark creepy emporium. Okay. Now we want these windows. Make them like that and like that. And actually that brown doesn't really matter because we're going to cover it up. We'll go. Where are people at? Guest. Oh, that door is rather low, but that's where it's gonna have to be. That's fine. Okay. Whoa. Don't know if I have enough room to do 2 windows if I make them larger. Do it like nah. Don't think we will. So let's make it even a little larger then. We'll just have really big windows. Go 1 there. Slide it over so it's on the same height. That's good, I guess. And then awning. We want this guy, but we're gonna make it brown. Jam it on there. You know what? I want it to be centered, so let's do it like this. Make it bigger as we need it there. That. Slightly in. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty good, I think. No, a little shorter. There we go. Okay. Take this. Confirm copy. 45. Put it on this wall. Okay. We're getting there. It's coming together. Oh, you know what we need up here is we need the bell. Not the little bell. Whoa, wee. There, there. Oh my God. And that's good enough there. Let's make it a bit bigger. Then hang it from the ceiling. Here we go. Ooh, you know what we're missing? Plank. This guy, but it's gonna be our brown. Okay. Oops. I think this is going to, oops, add a lot. But I think trim usually does that, so no real surprise. Oh yeah. Do I bother putting trim up there? Maybe. Okay. There. That looks nice. Okay, and since this is the back and we don't care about the back, it's going to be covered up and surrounded by buildings anyway. Wow, I forgot I used full walls here. We're going to delete. Oh. Oh. Oops. Go forward. All right, we'll deal with putting windows back there later. She can go away. Okay, we got to make a sign. So I think we're going to use, yeah, definitely one of these signs. Like this. We'll take it and flip it. So that way we don't have the design on the top. Okay. And then we can go text. Actually, let's write first. We need two of them. So we're gonna make this Winding Creek. And it's going to be duck blue. Shrink her down a bit. Here, Orium. It's gonna be brown. Ooh, what font do we want? That one. I like that one. Okay. Sign. I think if we do this one. Brown. Guess that doesn't really matter. It's going to go away. We sink it in. Yeah. Like that. Actually, let's make this all grouped. Okay. Looks good there like that. And there's that round window that I think would look good. We just blend it in. Right there. It's a pretty nice looking building. I wish I could change this color to the brown that we have, but it does not let us change those doors for whatever reason. Light. Let's get this guy. White light. Nope. Other way around. Wait, what? Oh, that's what I want is white. I don't know what I changed here, but we'll make it brown too. Okay. And then oops, not where I wanted to put that. Okay. Oh. Loop. Loop. And loop. And loop. Okay, now for the inside, It is pitch black, which means we're gonna need a lot of lights. What would be the best lights to put around the ceiling here? They're pretty bright. Okay. I don't know if there's a better way to light up big dark spaces than this. This is what we're doing. Okay. I mean, I guess some windows probably would help. I might just bite the bullet and do that real quick. Okay, but I do want... That's not really lighting up in there at all. Okay, I gotta get closer to the wall. Let's take these two. Copy them. Okay, and then I guess we could take this one, this one, this one, and this one. Copy those to over here. Alright, that lit up the place. It's still kind of dark and dingy in here, but I think it works. Now, path-wise, we're going to do the same thing we did in the arcade. So let's... Oh, that is the texture we have. Okay. Don't want curbs. Paint. Not add curbs. Okay. We're just trying to keep them from walking through the walls without having to throw down a bunch of barriers. So we're gonna draw the path ourselves. There. Okay, so now we can use the Emporium for whatever we want. Throw a bunch of shops in here. I'm gonna have to do something about the lighting later, but we'll figure that out once we move the building. Okay, also, I want to throw in this guy. This one? Yeah, we'll use this one. Whoa. Okay. Let's put it there. Works.
Wow.
Looks super cool. Thank you. Let's see what it looks like at night. We're also gonna need to put. We're gonna need to put lights on a lot of stuff. Okay, we gotta light up the bell tower as well. Which won't be hard. We can use a little spotlight guy. Yeah. Looks so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, also, because I signed up for their newsletter, we're going to put these guys up there. So we'll put the king here. Queen here. There we go. a light for that window, you think? Let's see here. If I take this, stick it in the underside of the sign so it's not super noticeable. It should light up this window though. A little bit. I guess that helps. There, I think that's a much better shop than this little brown house. And we can stick bathrooms in here too, like we have in there. So then I guess that means... put this on the side so that way they know that there's bathrooms in there. Should I put one of these on them too? Just light. I feel like that might be too much. But let's see. Yeah, that's too much. They're fine. Okay, let's put this back to... What do we have it on? 11 a.m.? Okay, and then we're going to... delete this building. Closed. What were you selling? Oh, you're just a shop count. Okay. Delete. Delete the bathrooms. Should get everybody out. Top down. Select all that. Deselect the tree because I like the tree. And delete. Come down. Paths. Apply filter selection. And we'll move this here. Confirm. And it does look like it's not quite in line. So let's go ahead and line this up best we can. That looks good. Right, I think. Boom. Now we can have curbs back on. There we go. There's our Main Street Emporium. We gotta still fence this stuff off so it doesn't look like that there. This, we're actually gonna move maybe to like there. So it's not covering up the window.
Oh, I forgot that those were linked.
Okay. Can we... Okay. Can I select all of this? Ah, okay. So it was just this. We'll just pull this off of here. How weird. Okay. Now we can bring this in. And rotate this like that. Perfect. Is that inside? Sure is. What now? A little bit. Oh. Okay, now I think we have enough money that we can play with the scenery brush tool, finally. Scenery ignore, avoid paths ignore. Not quite that intense. We're gonna move some red trees in there as well. Just want to paint a little bit of green. That was what, $2,000-$3,000 right there? It's crazy. Ignore and paths. Yeah, that big red tree can't go there, but I do like that tree, so we'll put it somewhere else. Suppose I could just shrink it. No. Just delete it and bring in one of these. Yeah. There we go. We got 2 new buildings. We've got our beautiful. You know what? Let's see if it's worth. Stone wall. Okay, we're just gonna go around it like this because I have to pull them off anyway. Oops. This might make the building look a little nicer than I had intended, but they sprung a little on the footing of the building. How about that? It was all in the sign and the footing. Oops. Pull off. Pull off. Pull. Oh. Okay. Probably a smarter way to do it is to select them all so they're all level. Oops. Okay, that works. There. Nah, doesn't make it look too nice. Didn't hurt it at all. Oh yeah, I forgot we got the muck up there. I want to put windows on the front actually. Do 1 and 2. That'll work. Copy those over. That's good. Love it. All right. Park is coming together. So next time we'll one, we'll put some shops and stuff inside of our emporium, and then we will also, I don't know, maybe turn this into a restaurant. I'll have it like, yeah, I think a restaurant would be nice. Eating at the castle, that'd be good. So we'll deck out the castle on the next one too. All righty, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all, well, that building is not straight. That's fine. Kind of adds to the charm of what it is. We gotta put some decorations around there too. Yeah. We gotta plan for next time. Okay. So, what is today? Friday? Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Let's save and make sure we save. Save the park. Okay. Hey! All right. Wow, someone really cool just drove by outside. You can tell because of how loud their car was. Turned out pretty awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. I think it's a nice little first building to walk by. Yeah, you can see the king and queen up there. It'll be nice, and there'll just be littered with some shops. We'll make some custom shelves. Maybe off stream I'll fix that back wall so we can put in some glass and have some window and like natural lighting in there too. Ooh, something's going on funky with the path right there. Yeah, it's like blocking me. I'd have to delete the path and then put it back in. Oh well, doesn't matter. That is gonna do it for today. You all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week. Remember to follow if you're not following, so you can catch the next stream. Yeah, of course. You betcha. We'll be playing more of this next week on Monday. Bye, everybody.